In this project, you will teach to learn by contributing to the production of a video chapter in the field of psychology. Ancient philosophers and modern educators have long known that one of the best ways to learn something is to teach it to someone else. Research into this protege effect has shown that when we're asked to explain what we've learned, rather than simply memorizing, recognizing, or repeating it, we work harder to understand the material, recall it more accurately, and apply it more effectively. Additional research into teachable agents has demonstrated that students are highly motivated when playing the role of teacher, even when that role is played virtually rather than in person. Students exposed to a teachable agent study the material more conscientiously, are more likely to organize their knowledge, spend more time going over the material, and learn it more thoroughly than students who do not have the opportunity to interact with a teachable agent. This teaching in the context of learning also provides a comparably safe opportunity for students to identify confusions and gaps in their own thinking, and to receive the kind of feedback that further enhances their learning. Questions from peers, instructors, and other teachable agents compel students to think and explain the material in different ways. In this project, you will teach to learn by contributing to the production of a video chapter in the field of psychology. The goal is to create new content and to translate information into your own words, sharing what you learn with others. You will have the chance to develop skills in video production, solidify new content knowledge, and move beyond remembering and toward abundant opportunities to apply, analyze, evaluate, and produce work that offers deeper learning. The videos in this playlist provide you with some ideas and inspiration.
To free up valuable class time for collaborative work, we needed to flip the classroom and provide relevant, compelling, shareable content traditionally covered during in-class lectures as digital lessons that can be viewed outside of class. And what better approach than to have students create these digital lessons? We started with a video focusing on the brain and behavior.
The script originally had 4 sections. I picked a section of the different parts of the brain. I was trying to walk the viewers through the different parts of the brain and their functions.
We start editing, we start bringing together found footage or archival footage and our own animation, and we kind of make this multimedia product that comes together. My section was on neurotransmitters and chemicals within the brain.
Neurotransmitters from this presynaptic neuron are taken up, that is, bind to specific receptor sites on dendrites of nearby neurons.
So I did a lot of animation using Adobe After Effects, so basically doing 2-dimensional motion graphics. So I was animating kind of neurotransmitters passing between the synapses and the effects of drugs on the brain.
First video, I did the electrical section, and that was drawing out the dendrites going into the soma, the cell body, and then through the axon, and showing how the different ions going in and out allow the electricity to travel through.
In most neurons, the dendrites are heavily branched. The cell body contains the neuron's nucleus and all the elements needed for normal metabolic activities of these cells.
It's very much an environment in which you can come with whatever skills you do have, and you learn from other students who might know something you don't, and you help each other in that sense.
So I was able to help with motion graphics. Angelic was able to film some parts for me. Lauda just had lots of experience. She was able to help us with like general filmmaking.
I was an editor and illustrator. We basically come in with any skills that we have. So I also did some cinematography. I learned animation for it. I drew some neurotransmitters, and I also learned how to use Premiere Pro more.
Harrison actually kind of came in and helped me learn Adobe After Effects. So I learned the program. It was kind of a baptism by fire situation. I just had to learn the skills really quickly so I could achieve that goal. Having a goal in mind can actually kind of drive you to learn really fast and really effectively.
One of the best ways to learn something, of course, is to teach it. Teaching in the context of learning provides a meaningful opportunity to identify confusions and gaps and to receive feedback that further enhances learning.
I mean, the goal is not just to learn the material, but to sort of engage with it in a way where you're thinking about how you might teach it for that particular project. I mean, there's a lot of, theories suggesting that until you teach something, you don't really know it. And so with the Brain and Behavior Project, that's sort of what we're trying to get at.
I think I retain knowledge a lot better when it's kind of learned through doing, when you're kind of acting out your knowledge. A project-based approach is really effective for me because I'm not just learning kind of passively, I'm very actively kind of getting information, and I'm using that information to create a product.
When I'm able to explain an idea to somebody and make them understand, that's when I fully understand that idea. So with this model, you're training people to learn how to teach, and by doing that, they're learning too.